Listen, if you're not trying to change anything and improve your life, don't watch this video. But if you're ready to work on yourself, to finally become the person you want to be, this is for you. You constantly blame others for things not working out as they should be. It's always their fault, never your fault. Sounds familiar? The number one reason of people coming up with excuses for not doing what they should be doing is because it makes them feel better. But it just doesn't make any sense. And as long as you keep up that kind of behavior, you'll never change anything in your life. You need to start taking responsibility for your action. And the first and most important point for doing so is acknowledgement. Acknowledge that you're the reason why things are not working out as they should be. An acknowledgement comes from self-reflection. Reflect on your actions. Think of 3 situations where it didn't really work out as you have planned. Now, when thinking of these situations, is there something you notice? One of the most frequent excuses is time. You didn't have time for what you planned. Now let me ask you a question. Is it really a question of time? Or is it something you just didn't feel like doing? Because I'm pretty sure that you've been spending lots of time on Instagram, YouTube, TikTok, or whatever your, let's say, guilty pleasure is. And this is where priority comes in place. You should set priorities, obviously based on your expectations on your life, on the expectations you have on yourself, who you want to become, what kind of person you want to become, what kind of life standard you want to live. Basically meaning your actions need to match your expectations. If you want to live a life like the top 1%, act like the top 1%. Meaning, stick to what you say. Do what you need to do. If it is working out, go work out. If it is finishing off your work, finish off your work. Obviously, this is always also a question of discipline. And of course, you want to discipline yourself, because only the ones who are disciplined are going to reach their goals. Most of the time, something you do, whether it's going to the gym or a business you start or whatever it is, starts off with motivation. And motivation, obviously, is what gets you going. But discipline is what keeps you going. Discipline is what separates you from the rest 99%. My number one advice, and this is something I've heard from lots of successful people, is if you want to discipline yourself, do the things you don't want to do. Do those things purposely, actively. This means if in the morning, for example, you take a shower and your thoughts are, oh man, I don't want to take a cold shower, I want a warm shower, do the cold shower. Why? Because you didn't want to take the cold shower. So discipline yourself to do it anyways. If you have the feeling, I don't want to go to the gym today, purposely go to the gym today. Start doing things you don't want to do, because these are the things, these are the actions that will discipline you. This is what discipline means, doing things you have to do, but you don't want to do. And if you start doing so, you will notice that there's no need for excuses anymore. You're doing the things that take you one step closer to your goal, to the person you want to become, to the business you want to own, to your dream body, or whatever you want to achieve. You're gonna start feeling change in your life. So what I want you to do is write a list of 10 things you should be doing, but you're constantly not doing. Write down the reasons why you don't want to do these and evaluate if it's worth not doing them or if it would be worth doing them. Like I said, prioritize. Now, obviously, starting with this is not as easy. But if it would be easy, everyone would be doing it. Take 5 to 6 points that are the most important in order to reach your goals, to achieve your goals, to get where you want to get. For example, waking up early in the morning, going to the gym, reading 10 to 20 pages once a day, speaking business, 20 to 30 cold mails and 10 to 20 cold calls, healthy diet. This could be something you want to start off with. Now write a list of 5 to 6 things that you want to achieve in your life, no matter what it is. And hang these 2 lists next to each other. And constantly tell yourself that you can only have the one thing if you do the other. There's a nice quote I heard of that says, A great man is hard on himself. A small man is hard on others. We are living in a world where everything you want to achieve, you're responsible for. No one's going to help you. No one's going to give you his hand or her hand. No one's going to gift that car to you. No one's going to gift that house to you. No one's going to pay for these vacations or whatever it is you are dreaming of. So start taking responsibility for your actions, stop the excuses, and do what you need to do. And it's only up to you if you're going to succeed with the things you want to achieve. Always remember, excuses don't win championships. This is your call to action. My name is David Steffen.